Three news stories for you is firstly, Oromo Liberation Army leaders say that they are encircling Addis Ababa, capital of Ethiopia. Jalmaro and Gamachis, a boy who is deputy commander of OLA, have talked to the BBC and they have talked about Addis Ababa. We'll have a look at that. Secondly, PM Abiy a few hours ago chaired a meeting in which he leveled some accusations. He is talking about the presence of foreign fighters in Wollo and that some outside forces are helping Tigray People Vision Fund. And thirdly, Hermela Aregawi has started a new social media campaign. No more. No more is the hashtag, and she is urging Ethiopian government supporters to share tweets with this hashtag. No more. We'll talk about that. Firstly, viewers, Jal Gamachis, a boy who is deputy commander of Oromo Liberation Army and head of OLA's southern unit and southern front has talked to the BBC. Jalmaro has also spoken, viewers. He also talked to the BBC. Jalgamachisoboy says that Oromo Liberation Army is encircling Addis Ababa. What does he mean? Is OLA this close to Addis Ababa? Well, I think more than twice I informed you about OLA's new recruitments, especially in Shua zone, in east, west, north, southwest Shua zones of Amhara region. Oromo Liberation Army has recruited large number of new fighters. So there is definitely now presence of OLA close to Addis Ababa. It's not that Addis Ababa is under a siege, no. OLA means to say that it is gradually trying to increase its presence around Addis Ababa to the west in Horogodoro, Valega zone, to the east and south in RC in southwest Shua zone, to the north in North Shua zone of Amhara region. OLA is gradually stepping up its attacks. It is increasing its activities, its presence in those areas. Is Addis Ababa in danger now? Well, OLA will take some time definitely to lay siege to Addis Ababa. But they have been planning on that for several months, or we can say years. Fenfane was their target. Now with TDF support, they are in a position to literally encircle Addis Ababa. But that would depend on TDF and OLA's advance from Habro, from Kambolcha towards Debre Birhan, then towards Addis Ababa. OLA alone cannot lay siege to Addis Ababa, in my view. OLA would need the support of TDF from the north, from Kambolcha, from Debre Birhan. If TDF and OLA units manage to go past Debre Birhan towards Addis Ababa, we could see Addis Ababa under a siege. Jalmaro also made similar claims in his talk with BBC. He says that in western, eastern, and especially in western and southern zones and in central zones of Oromia, he says OLA is making large gains and the government forces are retreating, are joining OLA. They're not putting up any resistance. So very interesting situation. It seems that now after TDF's gains in Wollo, OLA has stepped up its attacks, and we could see a very rapid movement towards Addis Ababa. Secondly, PM Abiy yesterday chaired a meeting in which he leveled serious allegations. He says black and white non-Ethiopian fighters were helping Tigray People Liberation Front on Wollo front. And secondly, he says that outside forces supporting TPLF. Now, he did not clarify which foreign nationals are supporting TPLF, from which country. He just said black and white foreign nationals are supporting TPLF. If you remember, viewers, we saw statements from Prosperity Party, from Amhara leaders, that Wollo residents, especially Dessie residents, were supporting Tigray People Liberation Front. So Ethiopian government, Amhara regional government, they first accused people of Dessie that they were supporting Tigray People Liberation Front. And now they are saying that there was presence of foreign fighters on Dessie front. That is why ENDF, Amhara forces, they suffered losses. Well, we don't have any credible information about the presence of foreign fighters in Dessie. If there were foreign fighters in Wollo, how did they reach Wollo? Of course, all the borders, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Sudan, Ethiopia, Djibouti, Ethiopia, Kenya, Ethiopia, South Sudan, all borders are being controlled by Ethiopian government forces. How did such a large number of foreign fighters manage to enter Ethiopia to fight on Wollo front? That's a question, viewers. Is it a way of just covering up your losses in Dessie and Kambolcha that you are now accusing foreign fighters? Secondly, people of Dessie were accused of supporting Tigray fighters. And I saw some posts claiming that more than 30,000 Dessie residents, they took up arms against Amhara forces and Ethiopian National Defense Force. Well, I could not confirm that. There might have been some elements supporting TPLF in Dessie, but we cannot say that entire Dessie stood behind TDF. No, it did not happen, according to my information. It did not happen in Kambolcha as well. Fighting was between armies. Armies, forces, they plant spies. They definitely use locals as well. But if you keep saying that Wollo and Wollo residents supported TPLF, that Tigrayans in Wollo, in Dessie and Kambolcha supported TPLF, that would lead to further escalation of ethnic tensions. You know, situation is very fragile in Ethiopia now. Ethnic tensions are all-time high. So, being a leader, I think Ethiopian government leaders, Ethiopian PM, he should try to avoid such ambiguous statements. If there were foreign fighters on Wollo front, if someone is supporting TPLF, you should clearly tell about that. You should just announce names. Don't give ambiguous statements. It will lead to further instability, further ethnic chaos in Ethiopia, viewers. Lastly, Hermela Aregawi has started a social media campaign. No more is the hashtag of this campaign. She is urging Ethiopian government supporters to share tweets with this hashtag. He says that there must be no more false narratives about this war. She has been saying that media did not cover this war impartially. International media was aligned with the TPLF. So that is why now she has started a new social media campaign. Watch a video showing Hermela Aregawi urging Ethiopian government supporters to share tweets with no more hashtag. Thanks for watching.
Hey everybody, this is Hermela. I'm here with Simon and Nebiyu to announce a social media campaign that will be running throughout the month of November. In November, we say hashtag no more. No more war in Ethiopia, no more false narratives, no more media lies. The first thing that we're going to ask you to do is to take a photo of yourself holding the hashtag no more on a piece of paper, wearing either purple or gold, and take it in front of a white background. There's some best practices for how to and how not to tweet. And so for that, I'll go to Simon.
So in our first example, we're going to show you a tweet, a perfect tweet. You see there's a lot of black, and at the very end, you see some blue. The blue there should attract the eyes, and it's hashtag no more. We're saying do not use any other hashtag other than no more. So write your message, and preferably at the end, it'll say no more, or you can put no more in the middle, but it's hashtag no more. That is what we want in this campaign. So here you have a bad example of a tweet. You see that there's hashtag TPLF terrorists, there's hashtag Ethiopia, and then you also have mentions of the UN and USA. We don't want mentions. We don't want unnecessary hashtags. We want just one single hashtag in your message. And you'll see a cleaned up version of this on the next tweet. So you have just no more at the very end there and your message, and it's clean, it's clear. And like many successful campaigns, this is what they do. So let's try and do this. Only no more hashtag in the month of November.
And we've also established the Horn of Africa Hub on Twitter. Follow us at Horn of Africa Hub. It's going to be the central place for the people of the Horn, Ethiopians, Eritreans, Somalis to share our content. And we'll also have a link tree with sample tweet content. So join us on the Horn of Africa Hub, and we invite you to join us through this journey in the month of November. Thank you.
Thank you.